All right, good afternoon, guys. All right, today's opponent is Hastings. Okay, here's going to be our lineup for today. Not much changing here. Lane's going to get the start in net. We're gonna keep things going the way that we did this weekend. We really thought we kind of found something with our lines, with our combinations. So we're going to keep rolling with what we got. Let's head on over to the whiteboard for two quick things. One, I'm going to show you guys something with neutral zone offense. So this is a scenario where our winger had the puck here, and whether through chipping past the defenseman and grabbing the puck, or simply just skating it, he now has the puck here. And let's get rid of the X. Let's just go ahead and make that forward. Okay. So we've got the puck. We've been doing a lot of trying to enter the zone on the sideboards. And it's safer and it's easier because a lot of teams will give you the outside. What they'll do is they'll let you skate down the boards with it until they can get to a point where they can angle you off. Okay? So you end up having more space initially once you have the puck and you look up ice. Especially with if this guy is directly in front of you, it's more than likely a defenseman. And he's backing up to give you, to start playing his defense while still also angling you while doing that. But let's try something new tonight in terms of entering the zone. Okay, let's put our defenseman here for the other team. So instead of putting the D, let's give the other team circles. Okay. Say they're usually set up like that. That far defenseman is going to be a little bit more behind that other one. Okay, and they're going to have their back checkers moving up the ice. Let's even shift this guy more to the dot. So it's going to be tough to consistently carry the puck into the zone if all we're doing is trying to go up the board. In the neutral zone, or breaking it out of our zone, most of the ice that you're going to have to break out is going to be along the boards. But when we hit the neutral zone, a way to really attack and get into the zone without having to dump it in, or maybe even having a better opportunity to dump in, is to get the puck to the middle. Because once we have the puck to the middle, now we've got the option to move the puck one of two ways. Kicking it out either way, or just continuing straight forward. It also forces the defenseman less into a pinching you off to the side and hoping to stop you before the blue line. They're now more likely to give you the blue line with the threat of you being able to go either way. What's really going to force this guy in the middle to get rid of the puck is going to be less with what the defensemen do and more with the back checkers, how much pressure they can put on that puck carrier. If there's no pressure on the puck carrier, he's probably going to be able to carry the puck up the middle of the ice pretty far, as long as we have the presence on the outside. Now, if he does get pressure from the back checker, let's say, and he realizes he needs to get rid of the puck, this passing lane is going to be more open because those defensemen are backing up. And now our guy on the outside has a lot more space to carry the puck down the sideboard, because once he gets the puck, this defenseman has to skate further in order to get that angle off, in which he may not even try to get out to the boards. He may just need to establish his gap. So moving the puck into the middle of the ice and controlling the middle of the ice in the neutral zone creates a lot more opportunities for offense. Even if we can't carry the puck in, a dump in from the middle to either corner really helps with puck retrieval, makes it difficult on the defense. Okay? And when you have the puck dumped in from the middle, you're going to have a really strong forecheck on it. One more thing I want to show you guys on the whiteboard quick. What we got a lot from forwards this last weekend happened a couple times with Hudson. I know Henry got one of these opportunities. Trying to figure out who else had an opportunity. I think Gabe had an opportunity as well. Is we're carrying the puck wide, which is really good, and then we're getting around the net. If we have one guy carrying the puck for that length of time, we should be able to find some pockets to settle in and try and get a shot on net. Say this guy's chasing him around the net, right? And we have another defenseman for the other team who is back checked to the middle of the ice, and he's waiting for this guy around the corner. This is a prime opportunity to catch eyes of the other team, not being where it's supposed, not watching behind them, but looking at the puck. But we find ourselves doing is we find both forwards not carrying the puck, kind of being in the same spot. So there's only really one good passing opportunity for this forward. So when we have a guy circling around the net like that with the puck, we want to layer this out a little bit. Layering it out lets him have the option of two different passes, but also across two different passing lanes. So that one defenseman stepping up on him can't block both passing lanes. So let's work on staggering ourselves a little bit, okay? Establishing this space between the guys so that there's two very different options, but still two very dangerous options. All right, so for tonight, it's going really slow. A couple messages here. We have a top-heavy opponent in terms of they really stack their top line, and they have two very good defensemen. With that being said, they still have three lines. So we have an opportunity at certain points of the game. We're not going to do this all game, but there's going to be certain points of the game depending on where the face-off is, what the situation is. You know, are we on a penalty kill? Is it 4-on-4? That creates different opportunities. Are we on the right face-off dot? So we really want to get a right-handed center out to win that draw against maybe a weaker line of theirs. So we might not roll our lines perfectly every night tonight, where we're going to go Johnny into Jack into Brody, stuff like that. We might jump a guy for a quick 30-second shift and then get back into our rotation. So be aware of that tonight. It has nothing to do with somebody maybe not playing well. It'll have nothing to do with that. It'll just be a certain opportunity with the right-handedness, specifically like at center. We do that a lot. Face-off draw on the right side, a really good opportunity to get a right-handed centerman in there instead of a left-handed centerman to win that draw better. It also might be a certain winger we want out there. So we'll get back to it. It's going to be very few times that we do this, but there might be an opportunity where we can jump on them in a bad matchup and maybe take advantage and get a quick goal. Assassins or wolves. This is a concept where a hockey player is either an assassin or he's a wolf. An assassin is going to be a player that has a really good shot, who makes awesome passes all the time, is going to fly by with speed on guys. These are guys that make quick little cuts into the defense to break them down. Not a lot of players are assassins. And a lot of people try too much to be like an assassin in a game. What's just as valuable, the exact same value as an assassin, is a player that plays like a wolf. A good example of this is if you watch The Wild, Marcus Foligno is a wolf. He's never going to dazzle you with speed. He's never going to dazzle you with his shot. And he certainly isn't really going to dazzle you with passing. But by being a wolf, he's always aggressive on the forecheck. His stick is always pestering the defense by being in the passing lanes, intercepting passes, stick lifts. He's also always banging his body around. He's always being a nuisance on the ice. He's creating turnovers, not with a skillful play, but by using his brain, knowing where to be, how to use his stick, and having a non-stop motor on the ice where he's always moving his feet, moving around, flying around, knocking his body around. It's really important that we have a presence of wolves on the team. You can only have a team of so many assassins. It can only get you so far. Every team needs wolves, okay? So let's get in on the forecheck. Let's be a team of wolves tonight, all right? Be a pest on Hastings of trying to get the puck out of their own zone. Tonight before the game, I'm gonna have a couple discussions with some guys. We're making one adjustment on the power play, personnel-wise. So I'll talk to those couple players before the game. So let's try to make sure that when we get into the rink, let's get our skates on, let's be ready so we have time to hopefully have a couple of those discussions. All right? And I know you guys are going to bring it up when we get to the rink, so I'll just go ahead and let you know. Yes, I am sad. Hello, that game just did not go well Sunday. It was depressing. It was hard to watch. But I'm going to be okay. I thank you for your condolences, but we're going to move forward. It's going to be okay. I still love my Chiefs. All right. I'll see you guys at the rink tonight. Game is at 6:15. Let's be to the rink. 5:55. Try and get into the rink when we can. Go Cougars!